Hi, beautiful people. My name is Sian Noki. Thank you so much for clicking in. I share with you the simple chicken sauce, very easy to put together. Let's get started. I have with me here some chicken breast, and what I'm about to do is to thinly slice this chicken. I want this to cook very fast. That is how come I am doing this. So I place my hand in the middle of the chicken and then I pass my knife through it. That is how I'm able to achieve this thinly sliced chicken. Okay, now even though I'm using chicken breast, feel free to use any part of the chicken of your choice, preferably boneless chicken, because we want this to cook fast. But then, feel free, you can really make this your way. So once I'm done thinly slicing it, I'll just cut them into bite pieces. Again, this is because we want this to cook very fast. So go ahead and add all my spices. I'll leave the list of the spices in the description box to check them out and the link to them as well. I'll also add in a tablespoon of cornstarch. This is also to absorb any excess moisture from this chicken. Now for my veggies, I have some onions here, cucumber, tomatoes, bell peppers, and some carrots. This is our oil that we extracted from our peppered chicken sauce. This is what I did with it. Okay, so I heat the oil up, and under high heat I am placing my chicken in the frying pan. I don't want to crowd the pan because crowding it will make this chicken extra their juices, and that would just extend the cooking time, because then the juices would all have to evaporate for the chicken to cook. But when you do it separately like this, it cooks very fast. So after the chicken is done cooking on one side for about 3 to 4 minutes, I just flip the other for that to also cook just for that time as well. So once it is done, I'll just take it out and continue the cooking process. Just continue frying them until I am done frying everything. At this point, I'll humbly remind you to please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So once I'm done frying all the chicken, I'll go ahead and pour some of the oil into my frying pan, the same oil that we extracted from our pepper chicken. And you know that flavors that was in this in that chicken. Okay, so I'm adding in some onions, and then I'll just go ahead fry it for about a minute or two and add in the tomatoes. I'll stir the tomatoes and cover it for it to cook for some few minutes. I wouldn't want the tomatoes to cook too much. This is supposed to be a quick meal, so I'm not going in for that very cooked tomato, that can last for long. This is just for about 2 or 3 minutes. Um, yeah, to fry a bit. Once that is done, I'll just add in some garlic. I've grated some garlic and ginger and some scotch bonnet pepper that I cut into pieces. I added that to it, give it a nice stir. This is just going to enhance the flavor and make it more tasty. Okay, so I've added some chicken seasoning. Feel free again at this point to add any season at all of your choice. I'll just go ahead and add in my carrots, and then finally, no, I have my cucumbers in here. I'll also add that as well. Give it a nice stir, and then I'll cover this up again for it to fry for just a minute or two. Okay, just a minute or two. So once that is done, I'll just open it up, stir it up, and quickly we are almost done. So at this point, I'll just come in and throw in back the chicken that we fried earlier on. Mix everything together so that they can all absorb the flavors in the stew. Finally, I have some red bell pepper. Feel free to use some green bell peppers or anything at all that you have. If you have some spring onions too, it is a good time to add that as well. But this is what I have today, and this is what I used. This was such a quick meal. It is very delicious. I think you should give this a try, especially when you don't have, some stew at home. You have some chicken there, you can just put it together. And I had some basil, so why not? Basil makes everything nice. Basil that makes everything nice. So stir it up, let it simmer for a minute or two, and then we are done. We serve this with some plain rice, and it was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for always stopping by. And I'll see you again in another video with more deliciousness. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye.